today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store. Between the Miami Dolphins, and he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. And the Minnesota Vikings. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards. On second down, this is Madison.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
It's fourth down.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The ball carrier.
A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsay. 16 carries, 66 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success. And we see what their game plan is for the game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsay. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Alexander Madison, the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
At the 41.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll get this underneath to Madison. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. McLaurin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Johnson.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And it takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun. McLaurin. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Madison, the ball carrier.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, McClure. Smith catches left side.
McClure's
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
brings up 4th.
Operating from the gun. McClure. And that's caught by Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
The ball
and a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
8-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, McClure. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking that 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They'll find Lindsey here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Complete.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
13 yards. And a Dolphin 1st down.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Broken tackle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. We'll check on his status when we get back. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
It's a
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Well, now Lindsey lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
right at midfield.
The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jerome Baker. And they're set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
First down, Miami.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And the Dolphins first.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 at the 19. Tua to throw again. Over the middle to Smith. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try here with Miller, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Bruce Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there, a touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over first down.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. McClure. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Johnson the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. McClure. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Minnesota Vikings.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Vikings 6. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. He's got a first down inside the midfield, and he'll take this down the 40-yard line. 25 yards that time. Operating from the gun, McLaurin. They're going from Jefferson downfield, and this is going to be intercepted. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
He'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down.
They'll try the draw. Lindsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll keep it on the ground. McQueen, and he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 27. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
6. First down, Dolphins.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. They'll go again with Lindsey. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a third down and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
At the 8-yard line.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on third down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And he is going to get in, but there is a flag down. And this is in the area of holding. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
The 2-point conversion is no good.
And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I don't like what they did.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Midfield with a 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Another run by Lindsey.
And 7.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
On the tackle. A 4-yard gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They're going with Lindsey. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
This is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 9, 1:09 to play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again, McLaurin. This is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Noah Igbenogany.
From the gun, McLaurin. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll try and run forward with Lindsey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
At their own.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops for the play.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On 1st and 10, McClure eluding the pressure right. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, McClure, he's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Eric Rowe. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Vikings 12.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Dolphins,
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special Christmas Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. On first down, McClure. And his first look is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The Viking ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The numbers for him from a week ago, and you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Here's Madison. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Here's Madison running on first down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Looking to throw on second down. McClure throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
McClure.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
McClure's pass.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, there's a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
32 yards.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Vikings 3, Patriots 0.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out now come the Patriots as they are led out by their quarterback, a former MVP of the National Football League back in 2015, Cam Newton.
Just 2 weeks left in the regular season, so not many opportunities left. But I've got to tell you, I think he's had an MVP type of a season, and I just hope that everyone who votes doesn't go to sleep and already have their ballots cast.
I think there are a couple others in the national media who feel that way, too. You and I have been discussing this race since the calendar hit December, as have many other, but I think it's going to take 8 big quarters for him to truly have consideration.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
6 at the 19-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Vikings 3.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, they run with Michel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Extra point from McManus is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down.
Return team.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down. McClure. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and throwing on 3rd and long. McClure. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. McClure into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Daniil Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Patriots 17.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McClure. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 3 yards the game there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Newton. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Third and long, it's Newton. Catch is made by Harry. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Makes the score.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Very short kick taken right at the 20. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the ground is Michel. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, 61 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They'll start on the ground with Madison. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
42.
Typically, we think it's the strongest safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Alexander Madison.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
Back to the air on 2nd down. McClure. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
He may try and run for this. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Johnson incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. McClure. Throw caught there by Osborne. Touchdown, Vikings! K.J. Osborne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
2-point conversion.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Now Newton on 1st down. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he's taken down inside the 30. About 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Devin Asiasi.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Newton now to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of points. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took. And now here is another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
47-yard line.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
The Vikings 27-yard line.
This is Michel on the counter. Oh, he sheds himself free. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him, picking up good yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Newton. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Cam Newton sacked.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on first down. McClure. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
12 yards there, first down Vikings. This one brought in by Jefferson. McClure, 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working.
And my goodness, another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. This is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. It's a foot race past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Touchdown. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Set to kick off.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, Michel. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
No gain on the
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Right there, 54, right there.
And it's Michel once again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 3rd down, Michel. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
The quarterback on the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as a pitch.